There's no doubt that family is everything to Michael Bublé. Since he joined The Voice as a coach in season 26, the home singer has mentioned his wife, Luisana Lopilato, and their 4 children many times on the show, including the tattoos he's gotten in their honor. Heck, he thought an artist on Team Bublé might be a long-lost Croatian cousin during season 27's Knockouts premiere. So it's really no surprise that there's a sweet family connection to the hockey jerseys he's handed out to his team during the blind auditions on The Voice. Michael Bublé's niece designed his team's jerseys for The Voice. When 2 artists on Team Bublé made it to the live shows on The Voice season 26, the Canadian singer's younger sister, Brandy, shared some behind-the-scenes details on the custom jersey he had gifted them during blind auditions. Specifically that her daughter and Bublé's niece, Jade Ubels, designed them. "Did you know my daughter designed these jerseys for her uncle? She sings and creates the most beautiful things all the time. How cool is that?" Brandy wrote on Instagram in December 2024. Indeed, Bublé's niece has followed in her famous uncle's musical footsteps, often sharing videos of herself on social media singing covers of songs like Billie Eilish's Wildflower and Creep by Radiohead. Bublé's sister Brandy added on Instagram that it's been so cool watching my brother rock his new job as a coach on The Voice. I love that the world has got to see him as we do. He's so kind and so good with everyone. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's so freaking funny. We've loved watching the relationship between these 4 coaches," she added, referring to Bublé, Snoop Dogg, Reba McEntire, and Gwen Stefani. "Safe to say they're gonna be friends forever now," she wrote. "Please come over to my house for dinner. It's been an absolute joy of a season." Michael Bublé is a proud uncle and family man. It's no wonder Bublé had his niece design his team's jerseys for The Voice. The father of 4 is a proud and supportive uncle. Back in 2015, for instance, Bublé went to his niece's school Christmas concert, and he shared on Instagram that he joined the students, with his son Noah in his arms, to sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. A year later, while he was recovering from vocal cord surgery in 2016, Bublé shared a video of his niece Jade beautifully singing a cappella. "I'm still on vocal rest with no singing, but that doesn't mean there are no concerts at the Bublé household." He captioned the video on Instagram. "My 10-year-old niece Jade takes the living room stage and blows us away." Louis Bublé, Michael Bublé, and Amber Bublé pose at the star ceremony on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, held on November 16, 2018 in Hollywood, California. As soon as Michael Bublé arrived on the set of The Voice to serve as a coach, viewers realized that they were about to see something very remarkable. Through his distinctive warmth, the crooner, who is well known for his silky voice, charming wit, and classic holiday hits, brought his signature warmth to the competition. On the other hand, it wasn't simply his approach to mentoring or his ability to recognize undeveloped talent that drew everyone's attention during season 27. The shirts that Team Bublé wore were characterized by vivid, retro-inspired graphics that appeared to convey a narrative that extended beyond the confines of the stage. As it turns out, those jerseys weren't just a showy fashion statement. They were a personal tribute to his family, knitted with love, nostalgia, and a touch of Bublé magic. The fans couldn't help but notice the daring look of Team Bublé's apparel from the minute the season began, despite their best efforts to ignore it. Not only did the jerseys include a stylized bee stitched on the chest, but they also had fun elements such as musical notes trickling down the sleeves. The jerseys were a striking combination of deep navy blue and warm crimson. At first impression, they exuded an air of retro coolness. Think of hockey from the 1950s combined with jazz lounge vibes. However, the design was more than just a matter of personal preference for Bublé. An affectionate letter was written to his wife, Luisana Lopilato, as well as to their 4 children and the close-knit family life that they have established together. This juicy information was revealed by Bublé in an exclusive conversation with the producers of The Voice that took place behind the scenes. He stated with a wink, "These jerseys aren't just about looking good. Though, let's be honest, we pull it off." He was referring to the style of the jerseys. "It's about the people who have shaped me into the person I am today. My loved ones are my team, my heart, and everything that I am. It was important to me that my artists always wear something that brings me memories of my hometown whenever I see them." When it comes to the colors, the story begins. Not by chance, the colors navy blue and crimson were selected. They are a tribute to the Vancouver Canucks, the National Hockey League team that Bublé has been a huge fan of ever since he was a boy growing up in British Columbia. The confession that he made was, "I am a hockey guy through and through. I used to watch games of the Canadian national hockey team with my father, and now I do the same thing with my children. They are a source of solace and a connection to one's origins." Considering that Bublé frequently discusses the impact of his father and the pleasure he derives from passing on traditions to his own children, Noah, Elias, Vida, and Cielo, connecting his voice team to that lineage felt like a natural progression for him. However, there is more to the jerseys than just a reference to sports. It was disclosed by Bublé that the color red also has a unique significance that is connected to Louisiana. It was when he mentioned his wife that his face lit up with excitement. "Lou's favorite color is red," he remarked proudly. "She brings a great deal of fervor and fire to our family, and I wanted a piece of that energy here with me on the show," I said. As Bublé has been through thick and thin, including their son Noah's struggle with cancer in 2016, Louisiana, an Argentine actress and model, has been his support. He explained that the strong red embellishments that make the jerseys stand out were inspired by her physical strength and vibrant personality. In addition, there is the B logo, which is a straightforward yet eye-catching element that Bublé insisted on having personalized. A grin appeared on his face as he stated, "It's not just for Bublé." The phrase, "it's for all of us," refers to Bublé, Lopulato, and the other children who are running around our house. In the process of making the jersey, every one of his children contributed, or at the very least, left a unique imprint on it. On the occasion of a family brainstorming session that took place at their residence in Vancouver, Bublé solicited the assistance of Noah, Elias, Vida, and Cielo in order to generate ideas. Noah wanted something that was cool and fast, like a superhero atmosphere, according to Bublé's recollection. According to Elias, it was necessary for it to have music notes, since that's what Daddy does. Vida insisted on stars, since she is passionate about the night sky, and Cielo, well, she just laughed and tossed crayons at me. Vida will always insist on stars. It was a source of moral support for me. The final design evolved into a mix of those inputs, which were both innocent and chaotic. Those notes of music that go up the sleeves. A touch from Elias. "Do you notice the faint star stitching close to the hem?" I gave Vida a subtle wink. The lines that are so streamlined and energetic that they give the jerseys a sensation of motion. The superheroing quality of Noah. And what of Cielo's impact? Laughing, Bublé said, "She is the reason I was able to keep it fun." When a toddler is your creative consultant, you certainly can't take yourself too seriously, the saying goes. The jerseys also include a secret element that superfans discovered after watching a few episodes. The inner collar has a small stitched message written in Bublé's handwriting that reads, "To my team, with love." His habit of leaving notes around the house for his wife and children is something that he has admitted to doing in previous interviews. This message is a reiteration of those notes. "It's okay, I'm a moron. I am constantly writing love messages to my significant other," he stated. "I believe that my voice team was also deserving of one. They are now considered members of the family." The artists who are a part of Team Bublé have grown to view the act of wearing the jerseys as more than just a uniform. Rather, it is a symbol of membership. Mia Sanchez, a contestant from Atlanta who is known for her deep singing, shared her experience of putting on hers for the first time. In addition to handing it to me, Michael greeted me by saying, "Welcome to the crew. This is your home now." I could sense the significance that it held for him. This is not only about the competition, it is about you as an individual. Another member of the team, the folk pop singer Liam Carter, contributed to the conversation by saying, "He talks about his children and his wife as if they are in the room with us. They are like a hug from his entire family, and those shirts are just like that." There is more to the link than just nostalgia involved. For the purpose of mobilizing support, Bublé's team has been leaning on the jerseys. In the course of rehearsals, he has been known to yell out, "Let's make the bees proud." This is a light-hearted take on representing both his family and their collective spirit. Team Bublé has given some of the most memorable performances of the season, ranging from goosebumps-inducing ballads to jazzy reinventions of pop favorites. This is a motivational strategy that is definitely working. It has been successful. They have been referred to as the Bublé Brigade by fans on social media, which is a term that the coach is very comfortable with. Offstage, the jerseys have, without a doubt, generated a certain amount of excitement as well. In the first few days after the premiere of the new season, the official website of The Voice was inundated with requests for merchandise, with viewers clamoring for their very own Team Bublé clothing. According to Bublé, "I told the producers that we should have made extras," he joked. "My children could have opened a lemonade stand that also served as a jersey shop." Additionally, Noah is already hard at work on his sales pitch. The shirts continue to be a representation of what makes Bublé different as a coach, which is his ability to incorporate heart, humor, and authenticity into everything he does. This is especially true as The Voice moves closer to its subsequent live rounds. The fact that they are there serves as a reminder to him that success is not simply about winning a singing competition. Rather, it is about leaving behind a legacy of love, both on and off the stage. "My family is my North Star," he said in a moment of silence as the filming was taking place. "If I am able to bring even a small amount of that to these incredible artists, then I will have accomplished my mission." If you see Team Bublé wearing those navy and red jerseys, you should take a closer look at them the next time you see them. The people that keep Michael Bublé singing, both in real life and on The Voice, are the subject of this event, which is more than just a celebration of fabric and thread. If you are being completely honest, could you possibly expect anything less from the King of Christmas and the Heart of a King?